It's the Shoota, and I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. I got the Shoota in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm doing well, man. Man, first I got to ask you, how you got your name?
I got it. The Shoota is for me shooting for the stars and for all my dreams instead of, the negativity, which everybody kind of think.
Got you. Okay, cool. Nah, respect. So tell me, how did you get into music?
I always loved music as a kid, listening to it. Even as a young child in the church, me and my parents and my brothers and sisters had our own little band where we used to play, church songs and stuff like that. So I always loved music, and then I actually started writing my own music around the age of 17, 18.
That's what's up. So you started in the church.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of artists say they started in the church. So in the church though, when did you discover you had a voice?
Well, it wasn't really in church. It was after. It was more when I was around 18, 19. I was incarcerated, and I actually started writing music in there. And I started letting people hear it, and they started giving me feedback like, bro, you actually can do something with it. So I just kept going.
Got you. And I was going to ask you about that too. So, talking about serving time, how much time did you sit down for?
In all 8 years. Yeah, in all 8 years. I did 2 years 4 times.
Got you.
Yeah, in different bids. Yeah.
What do you feel like was the biggest learning lesson from that? Just sit down.
Really just understanding that time is steady passing you by, and when you in there, you feel me, and they ain't gonna wait for you. So anything you want to do in life, you got to do it. And if you in there, you ain't gonna be able to do it.
I hear that, man. Talk about those adjustments when you got back, outside.
It was really, we actually started in there. I actually changed my thinking while I was inside. Every other time when I was locked up, I was already thinking about doing negativity when I got out. Even when I was in there, I can't wait to get out and get back to, doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But my last bid, and I really said in there hey, I need to stop because it ain't working. I keep getting caught, first of all. So I definitely need to change it up, and I really need to take the music seriously because I know that was my gift. So I just vowed to myself to really take it seriously this time when I came home.
For sure. Now you said, so you was doing music inside.
Right.
So talk about that, just finding your voice in there.
Actually, that's where mostly everybody knows me from that knows about my music. That's where they became fans at, you know what I'm saying? So, and when I was in there, and I know when I could write, and I was just beating on the table for the beats, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be people in there that's never going home. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's got 10, 15, 20 years of never going home, and they would come to me like, yo, bro, let me hear that, bro, just do something to me, you know what I'm saying? So I knew if I could change the way they feel in there when they, you know what I'm saying, just at the bottom of the bottom, I know I could get out and make people feel the same way.
Nah, for sure, I respect that, man. Last question in relation to just doing prison time. What's the best way you feel like for somebody to be there for somebody that's serving time?
Really just writing letters, and really writing letters, man. The letters mean the most, you know what I'm saying? Because we know you had to take time to do it, you know what I'm saying?
True.
You touch that paper, you touch that pen, those are your words and your feelings. Don't get it twisted. Money's always good, you know what I'm saying? But writing letters and, you know what I'm saying, money on the phone, and that's pretty much all they can do for you while you're in there.
I hear that. So now getting to you doing music, when you did get in the studio after getting out, did you write? Did you freestyle? What you do?
I write. I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? So all I was doing was writing in there, and once I write it, I recite it so much to myself that I memorize it. So by the time I got out, you know what I'm saying, I can really just go to the studio, I find the beats, and I'm gonna just lay the song down back to back because I got to memorize now for sure.
Hell yeah. Now I want to talk about that Sylvia's Baby song. Man, that shit hard.
Appreciate that. Love you, Mom. That's my mama, Sylvia. Yeah,
definitely. I figured, you know what I mean? So talk about that record. What made you decide to do that?
Actually, it just came to me, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that came to me, and when I say Sylvia Baby, she said she prayed for my safety. I put this on Johnson and Mary. They're my 2 grandmas. They just passed, so long live them. You feel me? So it's more like, you know what I'm saying, it means something to me, but I know it sounds good to, you know what I'm saying, the masses, you know what I'm saying, but I know the people who really know, they really know, you know what I'm saying?
Respect. Has your mom heard the song?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So what was her feedback?
She loves it. She loves all my music, you know what I'm saying? She's one of my biggest fans for sure, my biggest supporters for sure.
Nah, for sure. That's what's up. You link with Glorilla.
Yeah, I actually opened up for her in North Carolina. That's where I'm from. In North Carolina, she had a show out there, and I opened up for her, and she came and shut the stage down after me for sure.
Okay, so talk about, well, I guess two questions in one. Talk about meeting her and how was that experience at the show?
Well, the show was lit, and it was really so many people that we really couldn't get too close, you know what I'm saying? But her, you know what I'm saying, the show was lit, the performance was crazy. I had a crazy performance, and it was actually a beach party, like a lake party, so like a bikini party. So it was definitely lit, and this was when she had just got signed to Yo Gotti, so you know it was definitely a vibe.
For sure. Now, you're signed to an independent label, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm signed to my own label, La Familia Monopoly. Yeah, I actually own that for sure.
Well, that's what's up. Talk about just, learning the business of things and starting your own label.
It was definitely a little feat at first when I first came home and really trying to get into it and actually learn everything, what publishing was, what distribution was, what everything was as far as what I needed and what any artist needs to actually be considered an official artist. But I just been learning, reading up on everything, trial and error a little bit, but everything's been working out actually, for sure.
Good. So talk about some tips, for other people just on the independent grind.
First of all, you got to believe in yourself. You got to feel like you the hardest. You got to know that your music is hard. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not what everybody else doing. What they trying to tell you need to sound like this person and that person. You need to sound like you, and really just grind and believe in yourself and invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. It definitely take money to try to pursue a music career. It takes a lot of money, and you're gonna have to sacrifice stuff, and you just got to be ready for all that.
Sure. What do you feel like for you is like your biggest, I would say, like struggle or just hurdle, just being independent, if any?
I would say really, my only thing I feel like I just need to be heard. I just need to be seen by the masses. So that's why I know what I'm saying. I'm trying to hit all the platforms I can who got their own fans, know what I'm saying, so they can see me and tap in and see what's going on. Because once I get heard by the right person, it's an overnight.
For sure. Now, I respect that, man. You're doing the right thing. Like I said, I really like that Sylvia's Baby song, so
I appreciate that for sure.
Definitely. Now, tell me about your hometown and talk about the support for your music.
Okay, I'm from Knightdale, North Carolina. I was born in Wadesboro, North Carolina. I'm shot them out real time, you feel me? But I'm from Knightdale, North Carolina. That's right outside of Raleigh, which is the capital of North Carolina. We like right beside it. But the support out there is crazy because I've been out there for so long, and we actually came up together, everybody out there. So I really got a lot of support out there, more than a lot of artists who, you know what I'm saying, maybe feel like their hometown don't support them as much. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? My hometown definitely, because they know what I've been through. They know my struggle. They know I've been crashing out for so long, and now I'm actually trying to do right, and it's something good, and I'm actually good at it. So it's like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Salute.
Nah, respect. So like, what's the music scene like there?
Really, it's all, as far as in my city and surrounding cities like Raleigh, Knightdale, we all trying to come up. Everybody's on the up and coming, you know what I'm saying, stage. We ain't really got no big artists. It's just, you know what I'm saying, a superstar that's from right there, right now at this time, you feel me? So everybody just trying to get there. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of, I feel like everybody need to work together more, you know what I'm saying, more collaborate instead of, you know what I'm saying, compete.
Facts. Why do you feel like it's like that though? Like in, and I'm not even gonna say small cities because it's like that in big cities too. But why do you think it's like that?
Because this is it's kind of a sport. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of a competitive thing. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with numbers and you're dealing with money, so it's like egos. So it's a lot, but I really can't tell you why it's like that, but I know it is. So you just got to move accordingly. But it definitely needs to be changed a little bit. It's definitely a lot of hate going on.
Nah, I hear that. Now, what would your message to the youth be? What would that be?
Message to the youth would be, listen to your parents. They ain't telling you nothing wrong. And I was one of those youths that thought they just weren't telling me nothing right. So, but at the end of the day, when you sitting in that box or wherever you end up at, you're gonna understand that they was telling you the right thing. So just listen to your parents right now. You're gonna go far.
I respect that, man. So our platform is called the Progress Report. How do you feel like you progressed lately as a person?
Lately as a person, I just became more understanding of people around me and of myself, and more forgiving, and just trying to grow as a person and not just going crazy about everything that everybody else got going on. And really, to somewhat, I became more selfish for chasing what I got going on. If you're not aligned with what I got going on, it's not no problems or nothing, but you ain't aligned with what I got going on.
Nah, I respect that, man. You very, very well spoken too.
Appreciate
Hell yeah.
it. Thank you.
So what you got coming up next?
Actually, I'm down here because I'm performing at the Legends of the Streets tour on Sunday.
Dope.
So Gucci Man, Jeezy, and all them. So at the State Farm Arena. So that's the biggest stage I've been on so far in my career. So yeah, that's what I got going on next. I got a project dropping in the summer as far as a new mixtape. So, but as right now, Legends of the Streets tour Sunday night. I'm about to break the stage.
That's huge. So how do you prepare for that?
Really, if I feel like I've been prepared for it, but of course I've been, rehearsing and going over what I got going on, practicing my breathing, realizing this is the biggest stage I've been on. So knowing that I really I can't just stand in one spot. Like where I'm from in my hometown might be a little stage. I got 30 people behind me, so I ain't got to do nothing other than bounce and jump around.
Yeah.
So more focusing on crowd participation and stage presence.
Nice, man. Well, shit, that's what's up, man. Much continued success to you and keep working.
Thank you.
Definitely, man.
The Progress Report.